the girls basketball was around here. So my question is, how do we get it back to like it was back then?
Well, I know the answer, but these guys are gonna disagree with me. It's gonna take a collaboration of people working together.
Why can't we do that?
I have no answer. I can't answer that one. I just say my question to my answer to your question is that's what we need. We need young individuals to buy in together, to be willing to work together, to make it better for the kids. Because we all agree that we were stronger when we was connected. But when you divide it, you got other programs that are coming in right now. Say for instance, Kirk got a kid on his team that's pretty good. Say for instance, JT got a kid on his team pretty good. Kirk got a kid. We got pro kids in our program pretty good. What you're seeing is people coming down at those kids now, one by one, getting
Picking them.
because we're not. My grandma told me a long time, a house divided will crumble. And what they're seeing now that this house in Columbus, Georgia is divided, so they can come down here and they got an infiltrator already down here. So one person infiltrating us, he don't care nothing about none of us, and we put it on camera if you want to. That's what's happening. This person is coming in and is being a part of the demise and the separation, and they coming in and they pulling kids. And so my whole thing is that, you know, before I get out of it, I wish that everybody would be willing to work together and get the kids back to being dominant.
And to go back what you said about it was a lot of competitive games in high school, a lot of competitive games in middle school. And go back to what Crowell said, we skipping one step. We not planting that seed. How many of us focusing on building these girl rec programs? We not focusing on that like we should. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can say that, you know, I started my daughter them in the 2nd, 3rd grade, build them on up, you know what I'm saying? But we got to focus on these recs. You know what I'm saying? And you will look at it, you be like, man, girls ain't playing basketball no more. But then you go to the the elementary little game, it's 100 girls out. You like, dang, where all these little girls at? You know what I'm saying?
They playing.
We ain't reaching out to them. We ain't putting a platform. Like, we ain't making it, you know what I'm saying, to where it gotta be like a household name. Like, we can just come up with all girly, it can be whatever. And they gonna take a collective effort between everybody, like going back in these schools. All these girls need to be playing in their league, you know what I'm saying? Working out, training, pray. We gotta get good quality coaches. You got to start there if you want to see the progress.
It's a big thing, the coaches, but they playing.
The coaches, yeah.
And they playing for the right people, right things that being taught. So you're gonna have the same result when they get in high school.
And you got a big drop off. You got a big drop off from. I'll put it like this. Go back to what Kurt said. You don't have when you had the youth programs, it eliminated the middle school coaches can be garbage. Because the youth programs had laid the foundation for them, and they can get on high school.
The youth is all the foundation.
But now, when you're talking about you don't have a foundation, and then they got to go to middle school and they look like crap. Then now you have to go to high school, and this is what you get.
Go, Carla, you know, the female, and so.
Well, the United Front has got to be created, but it's like Coach said, you know, your rec programs now are just terrible. I remember a time where, you know, the rec league helped develop girls basketball. And it's just not like that. Even in the last millennium, in the late 90s. And it's just not like that anymore. Your recreation department has got to be partnered with your schools in order to see this thing get back to the way it was. Because see, now you're fighting this thing right here.
That's the main issue.
And that's the biggest problem. If you look at the late 90s, the early 2000s, we talk about all these players, cell phones. I remember being in college and I'm trying to ask my dad, can you help me get a beeper? And I went to college in 95. So, you know, 5 years off the new millennium, then you talk about the last 20 years, cell phones become a hot topic. Kids rather sit around and do this all day as opposed to being those girls that go out and shoot basketball. Like you said, boys are gonna find a court. I remember being one of the few girls that I had a best friend, Tiffany Tisdale, that played with me. She had a court back on Curry Street. That little piece of concrete was probably as big as this table. But every weekend, you had 90 kids out there. about 4 or 5 girls. And we became those dominant girls in high school because we were playing with the boys. We had to be. So, like you said, you got to put that platform out there, create that platform. Your rec department's got to partner with the schools and not just do elementary basketball for the profit at the gate. You got to develop.
Okay.
I'm looking at everybody saying, and you know, pretty much all that basically saying the same thing. It start at an early age. One thing I can say about compared to like me growing up in Phoenix City, everybody was always at the rec center. Moving over to Columbus, the neighborhood had rec centers. All of them had basketball courts. So when they closed them down, they started putting courts 3-4 miles away. It ain't the difference. Like having a basketball court at home. These kids these days, even with girls, boys, they don't know how to play 2-on-1 with tilt.
Yeah.
Everything controlled environment inside with the AC and music on and training. When you talk about some kids ain't got hard because they ain't learning on the concrete
Yeah,
out there.
backyard.
Playing on that double rim.
Yeah.
You on the sideline because your team got lost. You got down 6 times or you praying somebody pick you up. You looking stupid because they looking like, no, I don't want him. He can't
Double,
shoot.
you talking about double rim, bicycle tire.
Yeah.
You nailing them up to a
To a
swing
tree.
set. We had
Growing
swing sets and trees.
Growing up, me, Spencer Rec, bro. You better hit that side goal. If you want to lose baby goal on the side, cause you want to get in the middle goal. You better go outside and go play, throw them up, bust them up football or something. Cause it is what it is. But it made you stronger. You fought through adversity. It's 17 of y'all trying to go in there and fight for the first ball to shoot for captain, cause you know you want to be your own pick. You don't have that these days.
I tell everybody all the time, Coach Woods, I mean, from the bottom of my heart, you know what I'm saying? What you did, like all the girls you coached, like I consider you the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I consider Coach Freeman the GOAT, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like motivation and stuff like that. But when it comes to AAU basketball, the good, the bad, the ugly, you cannot say AAU without Coach Woods. You know what I'm saying? Like you the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started, you know what I'm saying, you did give me a platform to start. I'd never take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? You coached me, you gave me opportunity when I was young. I wasn't that really good of a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? You always been like that. You coached the Jaguar team when I was younger. We used to play top teams. You know, what you did is I never, you know what I'm saying, I never knocked that. You know, I guess when I first started, it was just we just started off kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? And I think when we started, you know what I'm saying, I was in a situation to where I ain't go to college. I went here, I took classes here, I tried out here, I ain't make the team. I didn't really have no success for no basketball. So deep down inside, when I knew I wanted to be a trainer, I wanted to do things my way. So that's the big thing about it. So I knew I wanted to market my daughter and I wanted to train. So I had a thing to where, even with my parents, you know what I'm saying, it was about me. So I had my own thing. So when I seen my chance, I started the Columbus Diamonds. Kirk sent to text me $2,000 for some jerseys.
That peeled off a week later.
No, it's on a serious note. And I finally had something that I was proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine somebody signing a scholarship, you accomplished something. So I had something I was proud of. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess I felt like, and I don't you probably didn't do it, but the way I took it, well, I felt like you kind of destroyed it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like you kind of stopped what I was doing. And you probably was telling me right. You know what I'm saying? I talk to my friend Cal all the time. I said, you know what? Maybe he was trying to help me. But I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it like, you know, I see this nigga sitting on the side, half court line, sitting there on the damn flip-flops, and I'm trying to practice, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, shit getting stopped. Because I already had a vision about I wanted to go to Gatlinburg. I wanted to work with these girls. I wanted to do this and do that. And I seen it my way because, like you said, nobody was doing it at that age group. You see what I'm saying? So I took it on like, I seen this man, even though we weren't cool, I didn't really know him. I did see his social media. I seen when he went to YBOA, when he went to the Dawson Smith Classic with his daughter. I seen all that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the conversations we had. So I had a plan, I had a vision. And I guess, you know what I'm saying, once it didn't go my way, and I was kind of personal about it, I was mad, I was frustrated. I ain't really trust nobody. You see what I'm saying? I really didn't trust nobody.
So why everybody can't work together?
So that was like,
But Tonyo, look though, Tonyo, this really happened. Look, Coach Wood told me what I said, Crow Will. I said, listen, I would. That 7th grade group, Deja and them said that shit. I said, bro, what y'all want to do? Y'all know that I just want about 2 of y'all to go to Hardaway. Everybody know that. I don't care what y'all do exposure. I don't care what y'all play with, because I don't have a real program. Listen, look, I don't have a program. Y'all keeps, I don't have one. Cold Link, we don't have one. I got 13 3rd grade girls and 6 girls. I don't have a program. I tell you all the time, bro, I'm not going after Michaela. I don't have no program.
So,
Coach Ward asked me to use some of them girls last year. I don't have no program.
so my question is, why we can't make it happen on girls?
Well, in the
side?
7th grade group, I'm gonna say that in that 7th grade group, we talk about some things. We just, it's hard. It's 3-4 pieces out there that we miss. We were gonna go play last week, but middle school season, and the respect that I said, listen, we don't want to mess nobody's season up. They go up their road because they had to piss them off in the state. We were finna load up, go up that road and go show them 7th grade why. Me and him were gonna coach it, and we're gonna go up the road. But I was like, I talked to him. He was like, bro, you don't want to play nobody with season going on. And that's something I always learn from him.
Yeah.
School season, don't touch them. You know, cause we were finna load
But
up.
in the Midwest, they don't care about no middle school.
Dancing around the question.
No, I'm saying, listen,
Why
7.
we can't make it happen?
Tony, I told you, Tony. I told this man. I do it. I done told him man 3 times.
I think more or less people want to be. I think more or less independence.
I'm just gonna be honest. When I'm here, Kurt, you the problem. That's what I'm here. I'm just gonna be honest.
He already said he
But,
ain't
like,
gonna
please,
I'm hard-headed, and I ain't hard-headed, but he
I
don't know that's probably the only person I probably would. He wouldn't even think that I would listen to him.
I don't have no dogs in the fight, so it don't bother.
You a part of girl basketball.
You is one of the girl
But
basketball.
I don't have a
You got
dog in the
Cammy,
fight.
So-
you got one of the best 7th grade guards in the goddamn
state.
state. Elite.
Why all these people in this room can't put them together?
I don't
The
understand.
two, hold on. The 2 people that got the kids in that group are working with it. We only one got the kids in the group. We are working with it.
So why all y'all can't come together? Like,
I'm gonna tell you the board down to the camera. It's a board. It boiled down to this real.
Let me stop.
Boiled down to money. It boiled down to money.
This really gonna go for everybody though. All 4 of y'all. Like, you know, you said money, you don't pay for nothing like that, but it's about the kids, right?
But at the same time, ain't nobody finna.
Listen.
No,
That's
like
yes
you
no.
said.
That's yes no.
You can
question.
say it, but at the same time, ain't nobody just trying to do it and they having to lose out their pockets.
I know, but I'm saying the reason.
But you can say it's about the kids. The kids are 65 to 75.
I'm getting at something when I say about the kid, right?
Okay.
You doing this to better the kids, to help these kids get in school, right? That's the reason you're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Do you have all y'all? Do y'all have like the resources and the things you need to help these kids get in school?
I ain't
Doing
got
it by yourself.
I don't care. I know I ain't got it.
Would it be better to do it by yourself, trying to help these kids get in school? Would it be better to work together and all y'all put y'all resources together to help these kids get
That's
in
the
school?
smartest thing to do.
So why can't we do that?
Like you said, it comes back to money, personal differences, egos, and all that. Like I tell you, I know I'm finna murder. I told him, man, like I said.
But you talking about a 2 year? What you talking about? You said this is what you said. You said maybe one it might not be this year.
I was gonna do it this year.
Yeah,
Listen,
2 years.
I was gonna give my. I'm gonna tell you like this. I was okay working with. I'm gonna call straight. I was okay working with Herman. I fired working with Herman because that man for the camera, he said he wasn't gonna put no Porter Sports on his uniform. That's why I fired Herman. I would call the spade for a spade. This man said, I'm not finna put it. He ain't giving me no money, so I'm not finna win his
I
shit.
said I don't see the benefit.
So I start working with Herman.
It can't, listen, y'all. It's bottom line to it. But I think when we get at is this, they keep asking the question is, it can't be about me. It has to become about what we say we're talking about. This group of kids. And if you are willing to make sacrifices, God will make sure that everything that you do, you'll be rewarded for. And that's what nobody want to trust. See, we don't trust, and I ain't want to try to get religious and anything like that, but we don't trust the faith. We don't have the faith and trust in Him that we say we do. Because if you do the things that you're capable of doing and the right thing to do, He gonna bless you in ways that you never could imagine. And that's the thing that we're forgetting. And that's why we keep falling.